My name is Crystal Samaganus. I am the leader of the Ghost Warrior Society against First Nations, Métis, and Inuit identity fraud. We are a grassroots collective of volunteers made up of activists from across all sectors, whether they be arts and entertainment, academia, culture, language, virtually all facets of First Nations, Métis, and Inuit life. We have been meeting for over 3 years because we saw a deficit in the data collected in regards to First Nations, Métis, and Inuit identity fraud. For the purpose of this session, I will be saying the word indigenous, but I specifically mean First Nations, Métis, and Inuit. It is important to know that we have been gathering information for decades. I have been immersed in this issue for decades. As I see, as a 60 Scoop survivor, the roles of my people supplanted by those who say they are us, but they are not us. And there is one key concept that I want to partake to you today, and that is the acronym CPAIN, which stands for Corporations Posing as Indigenous Nations. When it comes to reconciliation, we have a performative element that is consistent across the board in all sectors across this nation, in which individuals and corporations are pretending to be indigenous and take up spaces to which they are not entitled. The CPAIN is a term that we got with our affiliate, derived from our affiliates that we work with across Turtle Island, most notably the Tribal Alliance Against Frauds, which essentially does exactly what we do, but in the United States. We collaborate often because the people that we expose as fraudulent and taking up space to which they are not entitled move freely across this continent. The issue of CPAIN is far-reaching. And in our meetings, our volunteer meetings with zero resources, we have been meeting for over 3 years, and we have discovered that there are billions of dollars in resources that are pilfered by corporations, entities, and individuals who are pretending to be indigenous when they are not. Hence the term pretendians and pretendianism. This is a very serious issue. We do not wish to suggest otherwise by using the word pretend. We use it for ease of conversation in those who must speak about this issue. For us, the Ghost Warrior Society, one of the most horrific corporations that we have had to deal with over these last few decades has pilfered over $163 million since 1994, posing as an indigenous nation when they are not indigenous, and that is the Nunatukevoot Community Council. I implore you all to watch a 2-minute video from inuitknow.ca, which clearly positions the Inuit people and their view on the Nunatukevoot, which has morphed from the Labrador Métis Association into the giant corporation gobbling up First Nations, Métis, Inuit resources to which they are not entitled. As recently as last month, when they received $24.4 million to erect a new treaty center in their lands. Conversely, and finally, the Congress of Aboriginal Peoples is the pretendians' gate to funding, and they also rally on behalf of the Nunatukevoot and other entities which claim to be indigenous to garner money, resources, and the sole purpose of pretendianism is First Nations, Métis, and Inuit resource acquisition. And it must stop. There must be legal sanctions to curb the unpilfered, unregulated, unstudied theft of very limited First Nations, Métis, and Inuit resources. Thank you.